Welcome to our Smart Manufacturing mini webinar series, where we will explore a specific solution along with relevant case studies and business successes during each webinar. In this webinar, we will discuss traceability. Unlike most other smart manufacturing solutions that deliver a very solid ROI or return on investment, traceability is more of a compliance and risk management solution that helps meet regulatory requirements, protect brand reputation, ensure customer safety, and minimize the impact to the business when a product recall does occur. Like insurance, you prefer not to pay for it until you need it, then you're glad you have it. In its simplest form, traceability tracks which ingredients and materials go into each product during the manufacturing process, so that if you later identify a defective ingredient or material, you can easily and with a very high degree of confidence identify which customer the product was shipped to. The same applies if you find a defective end products and need to track back what common ingredient went into the defective end products found. The very high degree of confidence is key to ensure the issue has been contained without recalling everything. Many industries such as pharma and medical are required by the FDA to meet minimum traceability requirements. Though these requirements are now becoming consumer expectations for many other industries. If Amazon, FedEx, UPS, and others can tell me where my package is at any time, then why can't all manufacturers do this? This consumer expectation is putting pressure on manufacturers to shift from their paper-based forms to digital solutions that are more accurate and typically are more granular. Fortunately, these digital solutions now leverage Industry 4.0 technologies such as IoT, RFID, smart sensors, cloud solutions, and more that make them not only more cost-effective, but also faster to deploy and then provide additional benefits as well. And as is true with most smart manufacturing solutions, implementing one solution, such as traceability, provides bonus benefits such as real-time visibility into material supplies, work in process or WIP, and inventory, to name a few. If you haven't yet, check out the inventory management webinar that is part of this series, where we reviewed how RFID was deployed for one manufacturer to deliver inventory management, traceability, and much more. So we are seeing an increase in the number of manufacturers interested in tracking their ingredients, materials, and products throughout the entire supply chain, not just the factory. This includes tracking of ingredients and materials from the source to the factory. Supply chain disruptions have made this even more critical. Manufacturers want to know ahead of time if a part or ingredient is not going to make it to the factory in time, so that they can then either find alternate sources or reschedule production to accommodate the shortage. This supplier visibility and traceability has become even more critical, not only due to the supply chain shortages, but also due to recent recalls in automotive and other industries. Downstream from the factory, traceability and real-time visibility are just as important. Cases and pallets tend to get lost in distribution centers due to DCs using different solutions for tracking, or due to many times being run by a third party. Regardless of the challenges, consumers expect that the recalled products are contained with this high degree of confidence that we mentioned earlier, and that this loss of tracking within the distribution centers creates a risk that many manufacturers are actively working to resolve. Fortunately, smart manufacturing solutions can now more easily extend outside of the factory, leveraging these technologies we mentioned, such as cloud, IoT, and other technologies in a very safe and secure manner. In one case study where we implemented traceability for a global manufacturer, we used tracked ingredients. We tracked ingredients and product through a large part of the supply chain, including we tracked all of the vegetable and fruit in bins coming from the farm to the factory, integration within the factory with batching software, SAP, and other technologies so that the tracking could be done within the factory from ingredient to product. And then tracking of the filled bottles across the 3 separate facilities. In this case, the facilities were filling and packaging, then to pasteurizing, and then to cold storage. Temperature in this case was also tracked during transportation to ensure product quality. You can find a link to this complete case study underneath this webinar link. I hope this short webinar was helpful. There are additional resources, such as other recorded webinars, case studies, white papers, blogs, and other materials on the landing page you're currently on. Also, feel free to reach out with any questions or if you would like additional information. Thank you.